Welcome to the Happy Workaholic Podcast. I'm your host, Kellyanne Gorman. Over the past 20 years, I've worked in beauty, luxury, corporate, and service-driven industries. I created the opportunity in these careers and in my own businesses that allowed me to travel the world, experience once-in-a-lifetime events, and build brands while providing my expertise to clients all around the globe. Life is short, and when you're given a second chance, you better believe I'm going to take it, celebrate it, and share it with you. This show is intended to elevate your mind, upgrade your business, enhance your life, and become part of a positive and uplifting community. If you're ready to take your business and life to that next level you deserve to be at, this is the show for you. Inspiration, motivation, and determination are what got me to where I am today. Tune in every week to hear from myself, other entrepreneurs, professional patients, small business owners, and fellow podcasters who will be featured on the show. I'm here to remind you to work hard, share your story, follow your dreams, and never, ever give up. Thanks for taking the time to subscribe to the Happy Workaholic Podcast. Today's episode starts now. Hello, and welcome back to a brand new show. Today, you guys, I am talking all about this coronavirus madness, and that was a huge deep breath. It's just nuts. I mean, I just went to the store, and I had to go for a walk. I needed fresh air, and I'm still able to, so I did, and I had to go to the store because I have zero toilet paper. I'm on my last roll. And I needed just a couple things because San Francisco is on lockdown and I feel like San Diego is next. So I just needed to get, honestly, like a couple treats and some wine and beer and some other things to last me until, 2 or 3 weeks if I can't go to the store. So I really had to think to myself, like, what exactly is it that I need? So that's what I did. I went to the store, I went for my walk, and if you hear some people in the background, they're in my pool, and I'm not really sure why people are still swimming in a community pool in my complex. There was kids there all day. I put it on my Instagram stories, and the moms were like living their best life in the jacuzzi. It's very strange to me. I think that's weird. Anyway, so I have been thinking for, a couple days now, how I can use my platform and this show in particular to help people going through COVID-19. And it's just nuts, you guys. Like, I'm starting to get a little freaked out. And then half of me is like, stay calm. And, you see all these people like buying a million things in bulk. I mean, I saw it tonight. People keep, like, they're just still doing it. I don't understand, like, why they're doing that when people are in need. I'm glad that the supermarkets are opening early and strictly for the elderly. And I've been posting a lot of articles, like in Europe, they have care packages for free for the elderly, which is so amazing. And I just want to be able to do my part. And the only thing I could think of after this whole weekend was running commercials for those that are in need of job placement, cash cards, more household supplies. I can let the world know, seeing as though I'm in 68 countries, that there is a list of people that have been laid off. I mean, I lived in Las Vegas for 6 years, and almost probably right now, I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure every hotel is shut down. I think some Caesars properties were open, but almost all of them are shut down. There's hundreds and thousands of people getting laid off. And this is just in Las Vegas. Like, this is just so insane to me. And, everybody has families. Some are getting paid. Some aren't getting paid. It's insane. A lot of companies are coming forward and they're, saying that you don't have to pay your bills. And if you do have the virus, then, your mortgage is waived, or like all these things, which I think is great. And really they have to, because no one's going to have the money if they're not making money because they don't have a job. But there's also things that I'm seeing, like Amazon is hiring 100,000 people right now to take care of the jobs that they have, like the placements that they need. Their products need to be placed and shipped and all the things. And there's a supermarket called Smith's in Las Vegas that I saw was hiring immediately, and things in San Diego are happening and everywhere else. But I mean, I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I mean, just over the weekend, I've had friends, I've been speaking to my friends. I worked on cruise ships for years, and they're still living that life, and they are quarantined, and they're floating around on brand new vessels with no passengers. I have friends in Europe that are on complete lockdown, that have no access to their bank, to their money, and didn't have cash on them, so they're screwed. And I have friends that have had to close their businesses, and I don't know what to do. I can't even talk right now. I'm just trying to explain to you that I need to be able to help as many people as possible with what I have. That's why I know I have what I have. Does that make sense? I have this podcast for a reason. I was misdiagnosed for a reason, and here I am, and I want to share with you that today, I did not get any yet, but starting today, I wanted to run commercials for those who are in need. So if you are looking for a job, if you're looking for something for your home, something for your children, there's a lot of companies, like I said, coming forward. Like Scholastic is doing online schooling, and like all these other companies. The only thing we have right now, you guys, is the fucking internet. And if I didn't have the fucking internet, I would not be where I am right now. I would not have my business, and I would not have my podcast. I would have nothing, because I had a luxury travel business in Las Vegas before that. And when I got sick, I had to shut that down. I would have zero at the very moment. And because I'm in San Diego and I was misdiagnosed, and now I have these opportunities, and I have this show. And what I can do with this show is use it as my platform in order to help as many people as I can. So 3 years ago, I realized this today. So what I'm sharing with you right now is the relaunch of the justforuscommunity.org. This is something that I created 3 years ago tomorrow. How crazy is that? I went to edit the Facebook page and the information, and it said 3/17/17. It's so crazy to me. I'm like, what the hell? That was meant to be. I was going to call it something else, and the .com was taken, and I'm like, let me see if this makes sense. Excuse me, I just pounded a huge water because I just finished a workout, which is probably why I'm talking a mile a minute. So stay with me. Slow it down on your app if you want. So the justforuscommunity.org is something I launched 3 years ago when I was sick, and I needed a place, a happy, healthy, positive, and productive place for other patients to come, or family members or caregivers, for them to come and just like vent, but not like, in a positive way, and just like ask questions and just find support in a community, laugh and cry and whatever the hell you needed to get done. Like, it was a safe place for that, because I couldn't find that. And I was a part of other groups, and I just I needed my own. I needed to create something that would make people feel better. And so over the weekend, I was trying to figure out what I could do to help now with this coronavirus, and help other people losing their jobs and money left and right. And I started looking at the justforuscommunity.org that I had. And honestly, everything, the mission statement and what it's all about, was the exact same thing. And all I had to do was take out the word patient. Honestly, that's literally in a few other words so that it flowed properly. But that's it. It's the same thing. So I'm going to read to you right now what I wrote and why I've created this, so that you get a better sense of it. And so I just want to direct you at the end of this show to visit justforuscommunity.org. The link will be in the show notes. And if you are somebody that needs to submit something for commercial, I want you to know that they're going to continue to air Wednesday and Friday. So every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I am broadcasting shows 3 times a week now. I went from one show, and now all my series are launching. So just to remind you, I was originally going to launch my series one after the next, but I've decided that my guests have such incredible stories to share, and I really just want this content going out now. So what I'm going to do is just alternate the series. So when you go to thehappyworkaholic.com, you just click podcast, you click the series, you'll find the show. Super simple, right? So when you're on the apps, you can just scroll through. But the best bet is to go to thehappyworkaholic.com, click on the series, and then you can choose where you want to listen to it. So, I mean, it's very simple. I like to keep things as streamlined and organized as possible. So I chose This Life featuring all my entrepreneurs is coming out. on this Wednesday, finally, after like literally 6 months of just hearing myself, you're going to finally hear some stories from guests and hear somebody else speak for a while. I'm going to be interviewing and have been interviewing so many incredible guests. So the I Chose This Life series features a number of entrepreneurs, and they're going to share their story of how they got to where they are today and so much more. And then Leverage Your LinkedIn is another series launching, and that is about a bunch of other business professionals, and they're going to share their journeys as well as their 2 cents on LinkedIn and what they do to get them to where they are on LinkedIn, and how that they utilize the platform and all of these things. And then the professional patient, which I had to do a series like that, is going to involve other professional patients such as myself, as well as healers and experts and holistic approaches and so much more. So stay tuned for all of those shows. Like I said, they're going to alternate. They're always going to be on a Wednesday. My solo shows they used to always be on Friday, but I'm trying something new. So they're going to come out today, like on Mondays. But now I'm doing 3 shows so that I can have more commercials so I can help more people. So if you're still with me, just know that every other day there's going to be a freaking podcast available for you. That's all you need to know. So now I want to read so that's a podcast update, okay? Now I want to update you on the Just For Us community. I'm going to read verbatim what I've created and what I wrote so that you can understand it more thoroughly, and then just visit the link in the show notes and you can join the private Facebook group. You can submit for my commercials and you can like the Facebook page and see what's going on over there. And also, just to let you know, it does say this here. I didn't write it, but I have been saying it because I've been going live like literally everywhere on Facebook and Instagram for the last couple of days. And the way that this system is going to work is that if you're submitting something for a podcast commercial, you're going to send me the email and phone number and how you would like to be contacted. That information is not going to live in the show notes. I'm not putting your private information on the internet. I'm not going to read it on air. I'm going to simply give it to the person that says that they can help you. That's how that's going to work. I should probably update these notes here, but that's the process. It's going to be very streamlined and short and sweet and simple and all the things I always say. So the Just For Us community is a place created for anyone going through a tough time in life right now due to COVID-19, aka coronavirus. A place for you to come for a little bit of happiness, hope, support, and community. A place for everyone to share stories and bring awareness to their current situations and feelings through video and voice. So you can totally go live and share your 2 cents whenever you want. It is a safe area for you to share your thoughts, find a few friends, and more importantly, know that you are not alone. Trusting that there is power in numbers and always hope ahead. A place to post what you need, what you can offer, as well as positive news that is available to us right now. Positive people. I don't want any negative shit going on these pages, or I'm going to delete and block you like I had to do to someone the other day. A place to engage and hopefully put a smile on your face. Every little moment counts these days. A place where tears and laughter are appreciated and allowed. A place just for us. That's what I wrote. That's what it's all about. And I just want to help as many people as I possibly can. Like I said, if you guys know anybody that is looking for a job, that's looking for some kind of placement, that's looking for more supplies, like anything, I'm putting all of this in the show notes. I'm adding it to commercials. I'm airing every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm not even sure for how long. And so that's the only thing I can do. That's the only way I could think of how I can help others. So right now I'm going to be running free commercials, and it's all you need to do is just submit your name, your city, state, country, your contact information, and whether or not you need job assistance, maybe transportation, childcare, household supplies, some kind of specific medical assistance, small business, social media assistance. Maybe you need a VA. Maybe you lost your VA job. There's just so many things that are happening right now. Those are just the ones that I thought of that were kind of priority. And this is serious inquiries, you guys. This is serious. So I just don't even know, what's going on in the world. It's just so crazy. So if you just have like a prayer, or if you have an affirmation, or if you have a funny story, I mean, we're going to be on lockdown for a while, you guys. And if you have kids at home, I do not, but if you do, I'm sure you're going to have some pretty funny stories. So whether you launch your own podcast or you do a Facebook Live, people need to hear your funny stories. When things like this happen, tragedies like this in the world, the only thing that, you just celebrate the little moments. Like, I was taking a shower the other day and I'm like, oh my God, this is literally like, this could be the highlight of my up and coming days. It's just showering, because I won't be able to go outside. So that's why I worked out today, because I feel like I might lose my mind. I mean, thank God for the internet again, because I'm going to be doing all my workouts from YouTube. So if you have any requests, I'm definitely not going to be showing you workouts on YouTube. But if you, have any suggestions, I see Beachbody is pushing out their marketing hardcore, which is very smart. But at the same time, you're like, really? I don't know. It's just crazy. There's just a lot of people that are in need right now, but a lot of people that can also help. So just take it with a grain of salt when you see certain things still going out and getting like pushed out marketing wise, because everybody's just trying to help, everything's getting shut down left and right. I just can't imagine. So this is what I came up with. The justforuscommunity.org has officially relaunched. I'm so excited about it, because I can just help you guys, help whoever needs help. Like, that's what I want to do. That's the whole point of it. And that's it. So there are no commercials on today's episode, but on Wednesday, I'm sure I will have some, and it's going to be in one shot. So the commercials will actually include everybody's information for the for the 2 days prior. So whatever I'm getting right before I record, that's all going into the commercial. I'm going to read it verbatim, just like I did for the justforuscommunity.org, just like I did right now. So again, if you guys have any questions, click the link in the show notes, visit justforuscommunity.org. That is what's happening in my world. And I will be back on Wednesday with the kickoff of season 3 of the I Chose This Life series, which will feature an incredible guest. And that's all I have for you guys tonight, you guys. I am about to take yet again another shower. I actually recorded before I showered. I'm like so freaked out right now. Like, I Lysoled my body, so that's a plus. But it's time to hit the shower and put on my oil diffuser and just get a good night's sleep, because I'm determined to celebrate my holiday tomorrow. It's St. Patrick's Day. And I didn't even get my ingredients for my Irish soda bread. But I did get pumpernickel bread. So we're just going to have to make some adjustments this year, unless I do get it tomorrow. But I honestly don't want to go to another store. I just feel like I'm good right now. And I think I'm done with like the outings. I think I need to hunker down like everybody else is doing, minus my walks in fresh air. That's just I think that's my future these days. So I hope you guys are safe. I hope you're sanitized. And I will talk to you again soon. Your time is so valuable, and I really appreciate you carving out a little piece of your day to listen to today's episode. If you liked this one, please share it with someone who you feel needs to hear this message. And don't forget to tag me at The Happy Workaholic on Facebook and Instagram so I can feature you on my stories. Listening on Apple Podcasts? I would love it if you would leave me a review on today's show. Your input means so much and also helps me create more of the content you'll love. Want to continue today's conversation? You can join us in the Happy Workaholic Network Facebook group. Simply answer the questions and you're in. For more information on myself and to get the latest in business, LinkedIn, organizing, and podcasting news, sign up to receive my weekly newsletter at thehappyworkaholic.com. I hope that your day continues to be happy, healthy, positive, and productive, and I'll talk to you again soon.